Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in to another morning breakthrough, helping you undo so God can do. And I know that it is evening time, but it is Sunday. And so me coming on in the morning is probably not likely, but nonetheless, I am here and we are in our third week of the 31 ways of being accelerated into purpose for the month of December. So we have talked about spiritual acceleration. We talked about personal acceleration. This week, we're diving into professional acceleration. And I'm actually, or especially excited about this week because I get to share some of the things that I've learned as a solopreneur, as a parallelpreneur, and just as a leader in general. And so today, I just want to briefly talk about how are you showing up? And so many times and I think I kind of mentioned this last week maybe, in how we show up in social media has a great effect on how we are accelerated into our purpose. Number one being is you don't know who's watching you. And I think I shared this last week, but I'll share it again this week, how a lady that I met in 2018 at an event in Atlanta, I met her at one time. I purchased her book at the event. Haven't talked to her since. She actually reached out to me earlier in the year to do an event that she was to be part of, a virtual event that she was hosting. And it was all because of how I had been showing up. She had seen some of my morning breakthrough videos on my personal page and decided to reach out to me. And I know a lot of times people say, my personal page is my personal page, and that's not connected to my business, but people are watching you everywhere. And a lot of times, some of your clients may come from your personal page. So it's important to be careful in what you're posting and how you're showing up, even on your personal page. And one thing that you can do, if you didn't know, is when you post certain things that maybe you don't want everybody to see, is you can select which friends you want to see. And you can actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can still do this. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've done it, but you can actually group your friends to in certain categories. So maybe when you want to post something specific, maybe you want to just post it to family, maybe you just want to post it to your church members or your spiritual friends, or maybe you got your eat the cake type friends that's in a certain category that you want to post certain things to them that you don't want maybe somebody else to see. So it's different ways to get around that. So again, you want to make sure that you're showing up based on your purpose. So depending on what you do in life and where you are, you want to be careful that you're showing that how you show up reflects that. Because again, when you're walking in your purpose or whatever God has called you to do, it's not just you're not really in that role like only for so many hours. It's like that's who you are, that's who He's called you to be. So it's kind of like that, you're that 24/7. Yes, you have to take a break. Yes, you have other roles, but at the same time, you're an example, so to speak, pretty much 24/7, even when you don't want to be. And that's the thing. Sometimes you're not trying to be, but you are, because, you never know who's looking up to you. So showing up professionally or being professional has a lot to do with your acceleration, because again, somebody may see you, they may see the things that you're posting, and again, you may not be even intending to catch the attention of somebody, but they just see you, and you never know what opportunities. Oh, I see you posting about this topic a lot. I would love for you to be a guest blogger, or I would love for you to be on my podcast. I would love for you to be on my show or in my magazine. So you never know what opportunities may come from you just posting simple things, but it actually touches a person, or it may reach a certain audience. And a lot of times you can add hashtags. Your hashtags help too with how you show up. So again, so this week I will be sharing 6 keys to writing your book, being an author. I will be sharing some free resources that you can go to and tap into that you may not have known were available for you. And I'm not sure what else will be coming up. We'll see as the week goes on. But I know those two particular things I will be showing, talking about. And then for the Q&A session, if anybody wants something to be shown to them specifically, then that would be a good time to actually show up and listen in live so that I could go over whatever it is that you may have a question about. But again, how you show up has a lot to do with your acceleration in your purpose. So again, you want to be sure that you're showing up at your best most of the time. Again, we all have down days. So I'm not saying you have to be perfect or at your best 24/7 because that's not possible. That's not even a realistic expectation. But just be mindful that you're being watched, that people are watching you, even if they don't say anything. Know that somebody sees you as an example. Somebody sees you as an inspiration. Somebody sees you as somebody that they look up to. So, that's just something we just have to be careful of and aware of. So again, how you show up. So that's pretty much all I have for tonight. Something real quick and simple. But again, I will be sharing more throughout the week. So if you have any questions or you have anything specific that you would like me to speak on professionally, then again, feel free to enter it into the comments here on Facebook or even on YouTube. So with that being said, that is all I have for tonight. So this week again, we'll be talking about professional acceleration, how you can accelerate in your purpose from a professional level. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to, even though it's at night, another morning breakthrough with Coco, helping you undo so God can do. I am the Purpose Accelerator, here to push, provoke, and catapult you into your next level of divine greatness. Thank you for tuning in. Have an awesome, awesome evening. Thanks.